What's up, guys? Pastor Adam here with Crossroads Youth Ministry, and I've got my son Abel and I've got Amanda here filming. We're excited today. It's Super Bowl Sunday and just doing something a little different for CYM this month. And I want to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl. You know, I don't know who you're rooting for, if it's the 49ers or the Chiefs. I don't know if you saw a minute ago, but Abel's got his Chiefs jersey on because we've got family from the area. So, you know, don't at me, but just want to let you know it's going to be a good game and we're going to have fun watching it. But, you know, I was thinking about the game, and I was thinking about specifically the players that are on the field today. And some of them, this is the biggest moment of their lives. They're so excited to have gone to the ultimate game, the Super Bowl, to be able to play. But just because they're at the high point in their life doesn't mean that they get to do whatever they want. You know, as a matter of fact, every single player on the field today has someone in charge. You know, each team has a team captain who, while on the field, they make calls and make decisions for the team. Off the field, you've got an array of coaches. You've got offensive, defensive coaches. You've got a head coach that everyone reports up to and makes decisions for the team. But you know, it doesn't even stop there. The head coach has the owner of the team who makes decisions of who's going to be on that coaching staff and things like that. And you would think, okay, maybe that's where it stops. The owner of the team can make all the decisions, right? No, it even goes beyond there because the owner reports to the commissioner of the NFL. So what does all this speak to? Even for a player, to be at the biggest game of their life, they're under a series of authority, and all the people involved all the way up, there's a chain, there's a hierarchy of authority going on at the games today. And you know, that's no different from our lives every single day. We don't like to talk about it and we don't like the idea, but we're all under authority in our lives all the time. We have people that we report to, that we're accountable to, that we're responsible to. We're under authority. And like I said, as much as we don't like to talk about it, right now, you're under your parents' authority, right? And we know that's important, not because they're just your parents and they gave birth to you, but because that's what the system that God set up. While you're living at home, while they are help raising you and providing for you, you are responsible to them. Let me read you a couple scriptures. In Ephesians chapter 6, Paul writes, he said, "Children, obey your parents because you belong to the Lord, for this is the right thing to do." He goes on and he says that this is one of the commandments. And this is the only commandment that comes with a promise that if you honor your father and mother, there's a promise that comes with that. You're promised long life. That's awesome. Then there's Colossians chapter 3. It says, "Children, always obey your parents, for this pleases the Lord." I think that's amazing because oftentimes we ask the question, well, how do I please God? What do I do that makes God happy? Well, Colossians 3 tells us obeying our parents pleases the Lord. Why is that? Why did God set up a system that was so important for us to obey our parents, to honor our parents? Well, because really what it is it's practice for when you're on your own, when you're an adult, when you're out there in the big world, you're still under authority. But at that point, you're under God's authority. You don't have your parents that you're reporting to, that you're accountable to, that are telling you what to do. You get to make all those decisions yourself, and it's God who you're accountable to, who you talk to, who you make proud. We're ultimately up to God's authority. And even right now, I think that is so comforting because it's like for you at this stage in your life, your parents are responsible to God and you're responsible to them. And so when there are things happening and maybe you're frustrated or maybe you don't quite agree with the decisions they make, you know what? They're responsible to God. Maybe that brings peace to you, that they're going to be responsible for the decisions that they make when it comes to you. But also you're responsible for the decisions you make when it comes to them. And then you know what? Whenever we do take that next step, let me just encourage you that God has the ultimate authority in this world, in this universe, and He wants to have the ultimate authority in your life. That gives me great peace whenever I am doing things God's way. I'm living my life trying to please the Lord. I know that it's him that sets the standard, and I'm just doing my best to fulfill that standard. Now, let me be honest with you. Sometimes that means at a given moment, I may not completely understand the reasons why God has set the standard in the way he has. But you know what? It's his right to set the standards. He's our creator. He created the universe. He created you and me. He has the final word, and his word can be trusted. God can be trusted, students. And so when we allow him to be the ultimate authority in our lives, he has proven and will continue to prove to you that he can be trusted. And I want to encourage you to do that. This month, we're going to be talking more about ultimate authority, God's ultimate authority in our lives on Wednesday night small groups. And I encourage you to come out every single Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, be right here at the Crossroads campus, and we're going to do life together. We're going to continue to talk about these ideas. I'm excited for what this small group month looks like and has, and we hope to see you there, every single one of you. We hope to see you there every single Wednesday in the month of February. All right, have a good time watching the Super Bowl, and enjoy the game. See you Wednesday.